Aw, man. I was on mute the whole time. How unfortunate. I need to restate that. I need to restate that. That's just fucking filler speak. Oh yeah. So there's a very real chance that I shit myself on this stream, and that's the only context you get for that story. That's it. I look at these audio levels, compared my mic to my music, or to the game audio. It looks like it's pretty fine. I might turn game or desktop audio down a little bit. But that should be fine, that should be fine, that should be fine. Yeah, look at that, looks good enough. Hey Dylan. What are the controls again? Right, okay. Okay. Right. No jabs. Yeah, whatever you say. Fuck. That was ready for that one. This is all... Fuck! This is all just growing pains. We'll get back into it eventually. Like, yeah, I know what it looks like that I'm getting fucked up by Glass Joe. But, what's it? Not only am I getting back into the game, A, but B, he's also harder. Fuck! I fall for it every time. Okay, that one was only kind of my fault. I didn't mean to press dodge there. Wow, he just got right into it. Fuck me. Yeah, I got it. Alright. I feel like every time I wait for those, they get fucked. God. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to wait, just not that long. And sometimes he just jabs you and fucking insta-taps you. Fuck, every time. God bless America.
Alright, kid.
Fuck a... No. Suck my dick and balls. I should probably just use this before he fucking trips me up with some bullshit like that. Wrong side. I would have pressed it. Every time. Every time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Fight.
Every time. Wrong side. I don't even know how I reacted to that one. Every time. Every time. No fucking way? They can just dodge star punches? What's the point? Yeah, I'm just gonna... Man, that star punch did no damage. Every time! What's the fucking point? How am I supposed to know when he's Dodge Man? Alright. Every fucking time. Ah. I pressed it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Fight.
Okay, I even waited for that one, and it was still too soon. Like, I get the point and all, but man, the difference is fucking wild. I don't like the punch controls in this game. I swear to God. Why would you set left and right to different buttons instead of directions? I didn't even press anything there. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill myself. Every time. Every time. Are we gonna be on Glass Joe this whole stream? Maybe. I definitely don't plan on beating this whole thing on stream. I'm 90% sure that I said this on the last stream, but the way I feel about this game is the same way that a friend described Pizza Tower to me, where getting a P rank basically requires perfection, but the game does not control perfectly. Like, after the first star punch, they just stop fucking taking it or something. Do I have to hit him after a swing or something? Like, I don't. What are the rules? Like they said, It's Always Sunny. You gotta find out the rules. When you just turn black and you can't switch back, you gotta go and find out the rules. Alright. I literally dodged. But yeah, so what's it? My friend described it pretty well, at least I think. The game demands perfection, but does not give it. I even fucking waited for it.
Alors, t'es en forme?
I.
Vive la France!
I didn't even do that much damage. I'm pretty sure I would have done more damage if I just fucking punched him. I guess maybe the point is that they want me to save up my star punches, but it kind of makes the whole point of the star punch system a little bit irrelevant if you say, hey, yeah, you're kind of supposed to just board them. Because the whole point is that, you know, holding on to more of them is risky, because if you get hit, you know, you lose all your progress. So, you have the option of using less stars earlier for less reward. When you say, yeah, the reward for using less stars is not even comparable to just fucking punching them, it kind of defeats the point of the system, you know?
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Fight.
I literally pressed the button. I almost fucking buffered. I literally pressed the button, got hit, and then dodged. Alright. I...
One, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Fight.
What are the chances that he'll have any sort of knockout penalty that I even kind of have? Every time. Like, if I knock him out again, is he gonna... Fuck off!
Alors, t'es en forme?
Man.
Alors ça te plaît? Vive la France!
Like, I don't want to be sat here saying nothing. Obviously, that's not fun for either the people watching or the me playing. You know, at that point, why would I even stream it? But it gets hard to come up with things to say when it's the same, when I would be saying the same thing every time. I don't like that I don't like the difference in just how fucking wide the gap is between, hey, you gotta react pretty instantly, and hold on, wait for a second, actually, asshole. At least Jedi Fallen Order had a fucking sound cue for, hey, wait for a little bit, as opposed to, you have to look at this one. When anyone worth their spit will be able to tell you humans can react faster to sound than they do what's it? Than they do visuals. And so when the first thing that plays when he does his fucking wind up is the visual, the first thing I think of is, well, I have to dodge, because any other time he's doing a visual, I have to dodge. I can't afford myself any time to wait. Which means really the only way to play this game is to be so autistically in tune with exactly what everything looks and sounds like. Like, the second Glass Joe moves a frame to the right, you have to be able to know, oh yeah, that's a jab. The second he moves a frame to the left and isn't glowing red, you have to know, oh, that's his wind-up hook. Sorry, did I say moves a frame to the right, that's a jab? No, he can also move to the left and that's a jab. Actually, it doesn't even really matter. And it's not that I have no reaction time, because I've played other games that tell me that I definitely do have a reaction time. I played Jedi Fallen Order on Grand Wizard. That's not what it's called. But whatever the top difficulty is in that game, especially whenever you're getting ganged up on in that game, you definitely have to know what's what. So yeah, it's not like this is just a you have no reaction time type of thing. It's specifically the way this game tests your reaction time that I find particularly annoying. I don't even want to call it straight up bad game design or whatever. It's just it's what I said. It is particularly annoying. Yes, I get it. Come on.
Alors ça te plaît? 1, 2, 3, 4.
If I get knocked out again, it's over. But I guarantee you that if I knock him out again, it's not.
2, 3, 4.
Like, that one I dodged so incredibly early that I just was able to do it twice. Like, at that point, maybe consider the wind-up is a little bit too long. If even doing it poorly, players can avoid it. I would restart because I didn't get the Star Punch, but it's not like I ever get to keep it anyway, so I'm not too concerned with it. Like, fucking...
Vive la France! One, two, three. Come on.
And not to keep passing the buck, but I do consider if maybe... I do consider if maybe part of the reason, what's it? My reaction speed is particularly fucked. Is because I'm streaming and I have something else on my mind other than the game in front of me. But I also streamed Star Wars game. I'm just gonna. If I get knocked out in the first round, I'm just gonna fuck it. Yeah, I also streamed Star Wars game and did fine for the most part. Alright. So, I can't even say that it's really that either. And like, the pattern is always the same for the opening, so if I get hit at all there, I really should just restart. And like, see, okay, so part of the reason why I think streaming might be the problem is that, what's it, a few restarts ago, I got into a certain rhythm where I was able to react to everything, but I also realized that I wasn't saying anything. And then when I realized, oh yeah, I should probably be saying things, I lost it again. And this is this is proving to be a game where you can't break focus to go, I need to say things. Especially when, like, inner monologue and memory come into play, where, what's it? A lot of the time, I'll remember, you know, whatever's coming up with, hey, thing is coming up. But if that thought process gets interrupted by, you know, the thought process of coming up with things to say for the stream, then, you know, the part of my brain saying, hey, thing is coming up, gets interrupted. Which is why, for a long time, I considered just not playing this game on stream. Because what's it? I've had Punch-Out Wii on my, you know, to playlist for a while. you know, unsurprisingly, is a pretty well-known or like well praised game, especially for the Wii.
Alors, t'es en forme?
And so when it came to thinking of stream games to play, because Because after I got done with Sonic Unleashed, I was like, you know, I don't want to just do Sonic games. Because I do want to play a shit ton of Sonic games on stream.
Viens, touche. Alors, t'es en forme?
But, Sonic game for Sonic game, I feel like it get a little boring, at least for some people. Probably not me, because, you know, a bunch of the Sonic games play so incredibly differently that it's not like I would go, you know, oh, I'm playing another Sonic game? Aren't I tired of Sonic? It's like, this is irrelevant to the gameplay, for the most part. But, you know, I don't know. And so I figured I don't want to play a bunch of Sonic games over and over again, back to back. So, you know, in the process of coming up with games to play, I was going through my list of games I wanted to play, and I was like, which ones can I play on stream? And, you know, I got to Punch-Out! And originally, I absolutely did not want to play this game on stream, because I was like, I know how this how the championship rounds of this game go. They're hard as shit. Fucking Donkey Kong, we're gonna be able to beat that asshole on stream. Because, yeah, spoilers, Donkey Kong's in this game. Yeah, Donkey Kong, Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman 2. never gonna be able to beat those assholes on stream.
Alors, t'es en forme?
And so, yeah, originally I was very, very opposed to playing this game on stream. And then I think I watched, I want to say RT Game play it on stream. I want to say it was him, but I'm not sure. I'm everything in Rhythm Heaven. But yeah, so I saw RT Game play it on stream, and I was like, well, he fucking sucks at video games, so if he could do this shit on stream, then, you know, what's stopping me? Is that the first round? Yes, it is. It almost wasn't. And so I figured, yeah, if that asshole sucks at video games, then, you know, what's stopping me from playing on stream? But that might be why I'm thinking of Rhythm Heaven, because that asshole is like unbelievably bad at Rhythm Heaven. And so it might not have been Punch-Out, it might have been Rhythm Heaven. But I'm pretty sure it was Punch-Out, and I was referencing with Rhythm Heaven in terms of like he's bad at games. And so I was like, you know, if that asshole can play Punch-Out on stream, then what's stopping me? I literally pressed the button. I literally pressed the button. I literally pressed the button. Let's see, yeah, and so I said, you know, after I play, whatever the hell. Then I was like Halo. That's what it was. After Sonic 06, I was like, okay, I'll play Halo, because like I want to get a lot of the Halo games out of my way, so I can free up some fucking space on my computer.
Alors, t'es en forme?
And then Halo 1 turned out to be way worse than I thought it was. And so I was like, okay, instead of jumping into another bad Sonic game, 'cause I plan on playing Adventure next, and you know, despite what Sonic fans may claim, I doubt Adventure's gonna be a good game. Same goes for Adventure 2. And so, you know, instead of hopping straight from a game I hate to another game I'm gonna hate, why don't I go from... Wait. Why don't I go from Halo to, like, fucking... I go from Halo to like fucking, I don't know, Punch-Out, which, from what I've seen, is a pretty good game. And so I was like, you know what, yeah, sure, I'll play Punch-Out next.
Alors ça te plaît?
Because yeah, and I still had the reservations about, you know, is it gonna be a good stream game? But I figured, you know, why not? And to be fair, I did get through the last stream in a relatively quick amount of time. Like, I managed to get through the whole first third of the game, depending on how you want to slice it up. I managed to get through the whole first third of the game in 3 hours. That's you know, that's a good time.
Alors, t'es en forme?
Now we're here on the first round of the championship bouts. And we're not past fucking Glass Joe.
Alors ça te plaît?
And he's French.
Vive la France!
So, as much as I love being proven right, because I'm mentally untouchable, I say as I get mixed up by fucking Glass Joe. As much as I love being right because I'm mentally untouchable, because I'm mentally untouchable, like my hero LTG. This is one scenario where I wish I was wrong. I wish this was a fantastic stream game where I could have bountiful harvest of commentary while still playing the game, at least semi-accurately. Is it the second? No, it isn't. Yeah, and what are your thoughts on the popular anime Chainsaw Man? It's funny you say that. It's funny you phrase it like that, because I don't watch the anime. What's it? I bit the bullet on Chainsaw Man, like, a year ago. Fuck my dick in half. Actually, it might have been 2 years ago, now that I think about it. That was when I went on the trip to... No, wait. No, I guess that would have been 2022. Okay, so yeah, like about a year ago. Because what's it? I was taking a trip to San Andreas, not San Andreas. Okay, that's a GTA map. Fucking Santa Cruz. There we go. I took a trip to Santa Cruz to look at a college, and I remember I was reading Chainsaw Man on the shuttle from the airport. That was when I read the ending of part 1, and I was like, this shit doesn't make any fucking sense. So I guess I don't know why I need all that backstory, but the point being, I read the manga for Chainsaw Man, and I'm currently reading the manga for Chainsaw Man. And in terms of my thoughts on it, I think it's pretty good. Except for the very end of part 1, which I think is an incomprehensible mess, and actually sucks dick, like, a lot. Which I think goes up to chapter 97. And then in terms of part 2, which is, you know, where Chainsaw Man is currently on right now, there are a lot of things that I like about it, especially on the comedy front. But in terms of story, this shit is going fucking nowhere. I mean, it claims to be going somewhere, but in the same way that One Punch Man claims to be going somewhere, when they have Blast show up for, like, a chapter. And he's like, it seems like the cubes are gonna be something crazy. Aren't you worried about the cubes? Anyway, I'll be back in, fucking 10 years when Yusuke Murata ever fucking finishes this piece of shit. Or maybe it's one's fault. I say Yusuke, but it might be one's fault. Yeah, I'll be back in 10 years whenever, Yusuke and or one finally finish this shit. And, you know, have this story be matter. So yeah, Chainsaw Man Part 2, pretty funny. Absolutely nothing story. No, I shouldn't say absolutely nothing. It's not like completely devoid of stuff. It's just not going anywhere. Like with part one of One Punch Man, with part one of Chainsaw Man, there was a very clear goal slash progression, and then you know the comedy slash lighthearted bits on top of that, and then you know wild things would happen in the middle of all these events. But with part two, it very much feels like a collection of the wild moments, with nothing really stringing them together like at all. And as much as I love the new character that was introduced for part 2, I also think that Denji's worse. Because for as much as this motherfucker will come up on the page and literally tell the audience about how much he's changed from before, it doesn't really feel like it, you know? Considering the things that Denji learned from part 1, he should be a very, very different person. Or at the very least, make very, very different decisions. But, he really doesn't. He says the same things, he does the same things, he thinks the same things. Yo, hey Alfonso.
1, 2, 3. Come on.
I say all this to say, I like Chainsaw Man, but it's like an 8. It's definitely not the 10 that people treat it like it is. But very few things ever are. So it's not really surprising.
Alors ça te plaît? Vive la France!
One, two, three. Come on. Right.
Every time.
Liberté!
Dude. Like every time I wait, it's too late, and every time I don't wait, it's too early. And unless you remember the fucking the actions they take literally every single time, because I feel like there might be a set in stone pattern of they're going to use this punch in this order every time. But you're fucked if you think I'm gonna remember all that shit. Not just because it's unrealistic, but also because that's not a fun way to play a video game. You remember the exact same order of things it's going to happen every time. Any challenge-based video game where I can set up a bot to do a set of inputs the same way every time and it will succeed is a bad video game. Because, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the exact same as last time. What? I didn't even think that was gonna work. Fucking surprised that got through.
Ma tête est en plein.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I didn't even press anything! Fuck this game!
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Fight. One, two, three, four. Come on, come on. Fight.
Like, I'm literally pressing the buttons. And then, God forbid, I'm too fast for it, and it's like, oh yeah, you were actually supposed to watch this one. You pre-fired this one too early. I'm like,
Alors ça te plaît?
fuck! Oh. And there's the fucking left-right hook bullshit, which I'll never be over. That's some shit that I will say is bad about this game. Because you can't have a very directionally focused game where it's like, you know, you have to move left, and sometimes you have to move left, and sometimes you have to move right. Which you do with the, you know, directional buttons, obviously. Sometimes I have to punch left, and sometimes I have to punch right, which you do with 1 and 2 on your Nintendo Wii remote, obviously. And especially considering the fact that whenever you get an opening to hit someone, you just spam the one. You're not supposed to like alternate buttons or anything. You're just supposed to spam one punch button. It's like, oh yeah, fucking, you get through someone's defenses and you spam punch, and then suddenly when you have to, you know, use the different punch button, your mind immediately thinks, oh, I have to go punch using the punch button that I've been using, because fucking obviously. Hey. Fuck me!
1, 2, 3.
What's the best ice cream flavor? Fucking, I don't know. Whichever one you like the most.
Ma tête est en pleine forme. Mais mon estomac.
Also depends on who makes it, because fucking... I've had chocolate ice cream from some places where it's like, this shit sucks. And other places where I'm like, oh yeah, it's chocolate, I like chocolate, obviously. I've had vanilla from some places where it's like, you know, it's vanilla, it doesn't really taste like much. I've had vanilla from other places where I'm like, yeah, it's actually pretty good. Cookie dough soft serve. Soft serve isn't a flavor, you retard.
4, 5. Come on, come on.
What's the best ice cream flavor when it's soft serve ice cream? What are you, fucking stupid? Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When did the Swig get headgear? Hey Rian. You know, we're on the round 2 fights where they're all much harder. As denoted by the fact that we are almost an hour into this stream, and we have not gotten past Glass fucking Joe. Whose name is a play on Glass Jaw. Which is why he got headgear for his glass jaw. Fucking Ace Attorney character. Ah! Eat balls, yo soy, be specific. Not even gonna try and decipher whatever that means. Like, legitimately, I'm not gonna try and not waste brain space on that one. It's mint chocolate, that's not even close. Whatever happens to sleep at night. It's like fucking my favorite thing to get from Cold Stone is the like Reese's peanut butter thing, because it's just a shit ton of peanut butter and chocolate and peanut butter ice cream with Reese's peanut butter cups in it. Peanut butter and chocolate is like one of the best combinations of flavors ever combined on this planet. I know you would disagree, Buster, because you're retarded, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. Well, that's only because you don't like peanut butter, so which doesn't change the retarded part, but it figures to be specific. Which, like, yeah, but even then, I would not be like, oh yeah, the best peanut butter flavor, or the best ice cream flavor is peanut butter from Cold Stone Creamery. Because fucking, there are some people who don't like peanut butter. There are some people who don't like peanut butter and chocolate together. There are some people who only like them individually. There are some people who might like it, but don't like the peanut butter cup, which I feel like elevates the taste beyond just being peanut butter and chocolate together. There are some people that might not even like solids in their ice cream. They exist somewhere out there. I wanted to restart the match, but fucking the round ended. So, ice cream flavors is one of the few things where I feel like it's like absolutely pointless to debate about. Because there are so many, and so many are so good, that it's like, what are we even doing here? Like, the conversation about what's the best, like, type of, what's the best way to cook steak or whatever, or beef, I figured that's an interesting conversation, because the gamut isn't very, like, wide, you know, there's only really 3 sides, what's it, the rare, the medium, and the wells. And so, and what's it? All 3 are so very different from each other, which I would argue that medium is like not even a conversation worth having. Like fucking anyone who's like, oh yeah, my favorite type of steak is or my favorite way to do steak is medium, not medium well or medium rare, just medium. It's like, okay, I bet you love vanilla ice cream. I bet you season everything with salt. Type shit, you know? So it's really just rare and medium, or rare and well. And you know, the difference between rare and well is so pronounced that there's a conversation to be had there. There's a direct comparison. It is how much did you cook the meat. Whereas with ice cream flavors, it's like, do you like chocolate or do you like? It's like, oh yeah, which one's better, chocolate or strawberry? I don't know. Which one do you like more, chocolate or strawberry? Now, if we're talking about like different types of ice cream, then it's a different conversation. Like fucking from a cone or from a cup. What type of cone? Is it an ice cream sandwich? You know, stuff like that. Toppings. Since fucking let's be real, toppings are not for taste. They're for flair. Unless you're eating vanilla ice cream, I guess. In which case, it is for taste, but like chocolate sprinkles are so low in chocolate flavoring that if you put them in vanilla, it's not like, oh yeah, this vanilla ice cream has really been accentuated by the chocolate flavorings. It's like, oh, this vanilla ice cream, but it tastes a little different.
3, 4. Let's go.
You know?
Mon docteur a déclaré.
Alfonso, it's not. Bro, how are you still on this twig? He looks so easy to fight just because of his physique. I hate to break it to you, Rian, but real world logic ain't applying to punch out. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Honestly, agree. Gab getting boxed up by a guy with sunburn. Yeah, you keep dodging too early, Lamau. Fucking, you don't think I know that shit? You don't think I'm 56 minutes into this and I don't know that I'm dodging too early? What are your thoughts on the One Piece live action trailer? It's hard because, and I really hate that this is my answer because I find this shit like the most unsatisfying answer in the world, but it's true. A lot of the shit with the One Piece live action trailer is, well, I guess we'll see. It's like because I think Arlong looked bad, but we only saw him for a total of like 3 seconds. And so it's like, you know, I guess we'll see. I think the action looked really bad, but I guess we'll see. I think all the comedy looks really cringe, but I guess we'll see. Maybe they just chose really bad jokes for the trailer. Or for both trailers, I guess. And then it becomes hard for me specifically to judge the trailer because I have to keep judging it without the lens of I know it's going to be bad. Because let's be real here. Because let's all be honest. One Piece live action is going to be bad. Let's not even kid ourselves. Everyone thought Cowboy Bebop live action was going to be good, and they watched it, and they said, wait a minute, this sucks. How could we have foreseen this? Which, you know, I think Cowboy Bebop is a mid-anime anyway, but, yeah, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, everyone was like, oh yeah, it's going to be so good for live action, because Cowboy Bebop is, like, for the most part, pretty grounded anyway, and it still fucking sucked, because it turns out that the setting and how grounded it is in reality doesn't apply at all to how well you write a fucking show. But anyway, so yeah, let's not kid ourselves. One Piece live action is going to be bad, but I can't look at the trailer and say, well, yep, the trailer looks bad because I know the show's going to be bad. I know the show's going to be bad, but I can't judge that based on the trailer. I just know that, you know, for meta reasons. So, what the fuck, they're making a One Piece live action movie? Live action show. I never watched a single One Piece episode, but I know that whack-ass anime has some whack-ass looking characters. You can think that, Rian. You can think that they look ugly. I know you're wrong and retarded, which, you know, not news to anyone, especially not me. But, you know, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Alors, t'es en forme?
Oh yeah, something. Okay, so again, not to John too hard. I promise I'm not fucking coming up with these things as I go. Fucking racking my brain with ways to come up with excuses. Man, I swallowed my ice cube. That's terrible. So yeah, I'm trying not to John too hard, but something else I just remembered is that emulators can be a little bit laggy. Playing Rhythm Heaven on Dolphin was a painful experience because what's it? The inherent lag that comes from using a wireless controller, and then through that wireless controller using it on a fucking what's it, on an emulator on a rhythm game that's supposed to be, you know, pretty accurate, taught me that emulators, they always have that little bit of delay, and for most games it doesn't matter. You know, when I'm playing fucking Kirby Return to Dreamland, doesn't matter if there's like 15 frames of delay, who fucking cares? But for a game like Rhythm Heaven or a game like Punch Out, where all those frames matter, yeah, this is a little bit it's a little bit of a problem. So this might be a zero sum game. Now the obvious way to remedy this would be to buy Punch Out actually, and then what's it? Hook up my Elgato to my Wii U and play that shit for stream, which I could do. That's very possible, depending on how much Punch Out is going for on eBay. Would I redo all the shit for stream? Maybe. Depends on if I could get through it in even less time redoing it. But you know, that's neither here nor there.
2, 3, 4.
The point I'm trying to get to is that this might just be not feasible for a stream. Hey. So yeah, the point I'm trying to get to is that this might just not be feasible for a stream, and so we're an hour in. If we get to an hour 30 and we're still on this motherfucker, then I'm just gonna call it there. Ay. And or if a significant amount of time passes where I just have nothing to say. I was pressing pause that entire time. It didn't only come in, it came out just now. I can't even tell if that's delay or if that's the game. Well, Gavin is a One Piece D writer. Now you're crazy. How can you suffer watching thousands of episodes of trash? Alright. I'm sorry, it's just tiring. Always hearing the same thing from people who do not watch One Piece. Like, it's to the point where I got to assume that it's to the point where I got to assume that at this point One Piece hate online is like a psyop from the government. Because how could all of you motherfuckers come up with the exact same things to say? But none of you have watched the show, and presumably none of you talk to each other because there's no not watching One Piece community, unless maybe there is. I don't know. Fucking at this point, I might as well bust out my notebook and start flipping through my pages of canned response to One Piece criticisms pages because they're all the same. They're all the same. Let's see. Okay, right here. One Piece. Gavin's a One Piece D writer. Not a D writer. I just think it's a good show. Not even a good show. Because to address the second point you said for watching thousands of episodes of trash, I don't fucking watch One Piece. I read the manga. Like, I find it so fascinating that a lot of the time people like say One Piece, more like One Piss. They're talking about the anime, but a lot of people who actually like One Piece don't watch the anime because everyone who likes One Piece kind of acknowledges the anime is shit. It's a pretty bad adaptation. And then even with the most recent stuff in Wano, where animation is the big pretty, it's still like a chapter an episode, if even. So yeah, the One Piece anime is bad. This is news to 0 people. I read the manga, of which you had nothing to say about because you had no experience with it. This is a good series. I don't know what to tell you. You haven't read it, so it's not like I can like debate you on what you think is bad about the series. I can't listen to your criticisms and go, I understand that you might have this critique of the series, but this is actually inaccurate for X, Y, and Z reasons. Because you said nothing. You provided me with nothing. And yes, that all was from the Notebook. Fucking... One Piece isn't the type of manga that can be adapted very well into live action. There just is too much for them to adapt, and the One Piece character designs don't look natural in live action. It's not even just that they don't look natural in live action. It's just not the style. Because like even something like animated things in general are not really meant to be adapted into live action. Because the things you can make look good and cool in animation and art are not going to look good and cool in live action. Sonic's fucking Sonic Adventure 1 pose on the cover of that game, it looks cool, but that's because of a lot of cheating that you can do when you're drawing something. Had you had an actual person make that pose, it'd look fucking weird. I think it's shit like the Sonic movie, where it's like, oh, but what about that? That thing will do the pose and it looks fine, but that's not live action. That's also animation. It's just animation that's meant to look like live action, which is the worst of both worlds. So, because even Cowboy Bebop, which people swore on their lives before that show came out, that it would work in live action because Cowboy Bebop was pretty grounded. Fucking, I know for a fact that ain't no one in live action is doing the fucking broom scene from the Cowboy Bebop movie. This is not happening. It's not realistic or feasible at all. It wouldn't, and even if it was realistic, it wouldn't look as good. It's why the Flash fucking always looks so stupid in the fucking live action movies when he runs. Because in real life, when someone is running, they pump their arms a very specific way. At least most people do. That looks normal at a normal speed, but you speed that up and it looks kind of weird. And so you have to make them run a very specific way, and so they make them run in a different way so that it looks different for coming across in live action. But then you get the fucking Snyder run, and it looks like shit. And then you look at like fucking any animated version of the Flash, and his running always looks good. Because you never have to fucking worry about it. And then there's the chaotic evil option that the CW goes with, where they have that motherfucker, like, slowly pump it. They have him running at normal speed, but they just show the world moving fast around him. Fucking legitimately chaotic evil option. Something that ain't meant to be viewed in a certain something that ain't meant to be viewed a certain way can't be dragged and dropped into different material and it'll look natural. So yeah, they're pretty much the thing that I just said. The fine details of the world look good and the actors seem great. The fine details, yeah, it's whatever. And the actors, I'm not a fan of how the Luffy actor portrays Luffy. Like, fucking talking to the bird and the bird flying away, and then whispering into the air, mutiny. As if he knows he's in a fucking trailer. That's not Luffy. This is simply not Luffy. So I'm not a fan of like that portrayal of Luffy. But again, that might just come down to the writing more than anything. Those One Piece animators must work in a workshop if they're able to pump out 1,000 episodes. Rian, do you know how Japanese animation works? they do work in a workshop. I think you meant to say sweatshop, but you know. Same diff. It is a mystery to literally 0 people that Japanese animation is basically slavery. Those motherfuckers work 4 pennies to work every day of their lives. Made even worse by the culture of Japan's workspace. Which is, you need to be doing more work. If you ever catch someone doing more work than you, do more work than them. Don't ever take a sick day, because that's less work that you're doing. Etc., etc. And so on and so forth. Also, that Straw Hat Kid, or whatever the fuck that kid's name is, I despise him for, this. I think I'm supposed to say one thing. His crack addict eyes, they creep me the fuck out. I don't know what you're talking about. I simply don't know what you're talking about. Are you saying his eyes are wide? Because that's kind of just style of One Piece. A lot of characters have pretty big eyes. Just style of anime, really. I read the manga like it was a normal book, and I was confused why... Fucking goddamn it, OBS, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Why? Why is this... Sorry, no, I shouldn't say OBS. I hate YouTube. Why is the thing with YouTube chat now, where they've had the fucking heart thing in the corner, that makes it impossible for me to read any fucking chat message? I read the manga like it was a normal book, and was confused on why I opened the page. Okay, opened the page, and it looked like the story of the book was already over. Fucking manga is read from back to front. It's how the Japanese make their books. What does that have to do with One Piece? Literally zero. Also, because I spent the last like 10 minutes of the game pause just talking, I'll extend that hour 30 I said before to hour 40. Making myself. Why the Japanese are weird as fuck for making books like that? It's the culture. I don't know. Well, why did the Japanese not use Romanized language? Why not use the Latin alphabet? I don't know. Fuck you want me to tell you? They read their shit from right to left. It is how it is. Gavin, can you draw me some art, please? I'll pay you back with Discord Nitro, JK. I'm not an artist anyway, so... Best to get is an MS Paint fucking drawing from me. Done with a mouse, obviously. I have a tablet and a pen. But, fucking, like I said, I'm not an artist, so... You won't be getting anything from me anyway. I'm curious about something, so I'm gonna check something really quick. Just give me a second. Fucking what is wrong with fucking the Microsoft Movies and TV app recently? Why is it just not open for like an hour? I want to say it was about here-ish, because it was a jab. Needles like this. Then he did that, and I was like, okay, now. Never mind. Ignore any of what I just thought. Gavin likes that one furry boy kisser meme, probably. What? Furry boy kisser meme. Furry boy... What? I legit... Furry boy kisser? Huh? What meme? Are you describing a meme, or are you just talking about furry porn? What are you talking about? When you say boy kisser meme, I think of that one image of the two black guys kissing, but that has nothing to do with furries. Look it up. I'm probably gonna regret looking up furry boy kisser meme, but that's what incognito mode is for. Is it literally just this image of the dog saying, "You kiss boys"? Is this literally it? Just the image of the dog saying, "I bet you kiss boys"? How haven't you heard about it? I mean, it looks somewhat familiar. I feel like I've seen it at some point, maybe, but how do you expect me to remember? Oh yeah, that's the furry boy kisser me. That doesn't have to do anything with furries. It's just a dog. Like, I guess the illusion would be to furries, but it just kind of seems like a mid-tier version of Whitney Houston, the one dog who doesn't like gay people. I know what you are is way funnier than fucking I bet you kiss boys. Sorry, the furry boy kisser meme. As you so interestingly described it.
Alors ça te plaît? Ma tête.
I'm just gonna... Hey, Gavin. Hi.
2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Fight.
Fuck me. It's literally impossible.
4.
Swear on me life. Ah! Something else that I'm not really a big fan of in this game, that I think Dark Souls and games like Dark Souls do better, is that there is a range of fail states. Like there is a mix of decisions you can make during a fight that will determine how much health you'll have throughout the fight, and you know whether or not the decisions you made were good or bad are only determined by did you make it through the fight. But it very often feels like in this game there aren't a lot of decisions to be made. There are correct options and there are wrong options. You have to dodge these moves. You have to wait for this move. You have to react to this move really quickly. You have to do this on this move, etc., etc. If most of... Because, like, you know, most of my knowledge only comes from Sekiro and Jedi Fallen Order, in terms of Souls games / Souls likes, but a lot of the time, in those games, there is not a, hey, you're supposed to do this when they do this. Actually, no, that's not true. Jedi Fallen Order does have that in some capacity with the red attacks, but I think those are shit, so it's not like, I don't even have a double standard. I think those are shit in that game, too. Actually, no, yes, same goes for Sekiro, because there's a fucking Makiri counter, where you step on a weapon after you dodge. I think the Makiri counter is kind of stupid. If only because it's very specific. It's like, oh yeah, someone has to stab at you, and then you can do the Makiri counter. So this spear enemy is not going to stab at you for most of their moves. They're going to swing their big fucking spear around in a circle. And it's like, oh, I suppose I should have foreseen this somehow. And so, you know, I get to a game like this, and it's like, oh yeah, you have to do this at this point. I wonder what exactly is the point. Gavin, the boy kisser leads into a scrawny-ass man who's somehow taller than his character in-game. You say somehow, but Lil Mac is just a fucking short king. He's like 4'10". He's unbelievably small. Gavin defeat Glassjaw Paul or whatever his name is. We have the Spirit Crush and take a Walk of Shame back to Persona 5. See, that's the thing, is that I thought about doing Persona 5 after I call this, because, let's be real, this is probably not how I'm just gonna call this. But probably not, because I didn't manage to make all the off-stream progress that I wanted to. I got into Futama's Palace, but I still have to do the fucking intro palace bullshit, where you get into the palace, and then it's like, oh my god, it's so weird in here, what's going on? Okay, I guess we're doing this palace now, let's leave and not do any of the palace while we're here. You know, that bullshit. So, you know, doing that on stream, I guess, would be some filler content, but I also don't really want to do it. So. Why do you play games you hate or dislike? Well, for the sake of criticism, mostly. Like, you can't go through your entire life only ever experiencing the media you think is good. I consider that to be a little bit bitch made. He should be TKO'd at this point. He should just be out. This is what, his 4th knockdown? This nigga should be done. Like, fucking, he's on 4! But fucking considering how this game works, if I get knocked down one more time, I'm dead. That's it. Five. He's on 5 knockouts, by the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You have to differentiate the good from the bad. This is good and this is bad. Yeah, fucking. If you never play any bad games, how do you ever know what bad means? You know. I can tell you what makes a bad RPG because I've played Persona 5 and Persona 4 and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and another bad JRPG bad RPG I played. I don't know, but those are the first one that come to memory. Let's see how Von Kaiser changes. The game is trolling you. It only took you an hour and 30 minutes to win. Yeah. This thing took no damage from that. Oh, I can interrupt that. Okay, cool. Maybe there's about to be a huge difficulty spike, but this seems easier than Glass Joe so far. Ooh, can't dodge that one. Right, fuck. That's the... Imagine being a white guy with a flat top.
1, 2, 3.
It was the style at the time.
Come on, fight.
What the fuck? How was I supposed to know that was coming? What the goddamn shit?
4, 5.
Are you fucking my asshole right now? I fucking hate this thing. No, you're trash. You couldn't see the future.
Gets all wound up, he's gonna knock everything out of his path. You got
when he winds up his punch, you have to dodge the punch. Thanks, Doc Lewis, you fucking asshole. Fuck me. The Cuckoo is fast, but I just have to be ready for it.
4.
Fuck me. Fuck off. Germany moment. Okay, yes, I get it. Come on. Stop shop. Same problem I have with fucking Souls games. Or if it's if I lose the fight, just throw me back in there, you know? Like you're wasting my time. Okay, so it has to be a gut punch. Wrong side. It's like I remember to dodge with him when he does that shit. Which I do have enough time to correct, so that's just a matter of being aware. And that. Honestly, it seems like he always does it from the right, so maybe I should just dodge right from them. Okay, you know what? Fuck me. Okay, no, it could be the fucking upper or jab. I guess I was just too late or something. That wasn't supposed to be a
One, two. Come on. Fight.
What the fuck? I literally died. Yeah, maybe I just don't play this game, you know? If the game's gonna pull some bullshit like that, maybe just fuck this game, actually. Maybe it's not worth my time. I was thinking of tweaking. Bro, how do you keep failing that? If you're talking about the one where he like takes a wide swing and I punch the wrong direction, because the buttons in this game are not good or intuitive. I'll touch the other way then. It's okay, Gavin, you can go play Halo, cool off. Fucking party hard. My ass is not playing Halo again. I say again, but I beat the campaign off stream. Just for the sake of being able to say that I did, but... Spoiler alert, the ending was as flaccid as the- Oh, fuck me! So you just choose a direction, you just have to react fast enough. Now I know. If I can get through the rest of this without taking damage once, I'll win. That's not gonna happen, but... Third KO, by the way.
2, 3, 4.
Third KO, by the way. I just feel it pertinent to point out. This is his third time going down.
9. Come on, fight.
If I really tighten my nutsack and play my ass off, I could get through this without taking any more damage. I doubt it'll happen, but it's possible. He doesn't have that much health left. Fourth knockdown. We're gonna go for 5 again, like with Glass Joe.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Which, by the way, this fight is better than Glass Joe.
9. Come on, fight.
This is significantly better than Glass Joe, by the way. Shit, I might have sold. Fifth knockdown. You say it's better because it's easier for you? No, it's easier for me because it's better.
5, 6, 7.
You're thinking the wrong way around.
9, 10. Knockout.
I'm not saying this one's better because it's easier. I'm saying this one's easier because it's better. The problem with Glass Joe was that, you know, he only had the 3 moves, and when picking between the 3, there's really only 2 options. But choosing either one of those options on either one of those moves will fuck you. If you have to dodge pretty fast for the jab, but that's gonna fuck you absolutely for the wide swing. And so a lot of the game becomes a lot of guess and check, unless you have like uber turbo reaction speed. Well, with Von Kaiser, most of his moves are the jab. Fucking piece of shit dust. Most of his moves are the jab. That's what you're reacting to most of the time. And because the sound cue is so distinct, like, you're not gonna miss the fucking wind-up clock. Which is why Cuckoo was a little bit hard to react to, because down was a voice cue instead of the ticking. Yeah, most of his moves are the jab. And then, whenever he's not using the jab, even if you dodge too early, you know, it's not a bad thing, because you can correct. And the biggest thing is that the jabs are very meaningfully different from when he takes his wide swings. When he takes his wide swings, he's basically licking the floor with how low he gets. It's impossible to mistake the animations for each other. Well, with Glass Joe, sometimes he has the jabs and sometimes he has the swings, but they're like the exact same thing. He does not move enough for them to be that different. Or sorry, no, not the jabs and the swings. The wide swing and the swing. Because for both he ducks, but for one he ducks and turns red, and the other one he just ducks, and then he turns red. And so if you're trying to react to the swing, it's like, oh no, just kidding, it was a wide swing. Get fucked. Whereas the Von Kaiser, if you see him moving low, he's only going to be doing a wide swing. There's nothing to mistake there. And then with his, one-hit knockout move, I thought it was bullshit the first time I got hit by it because, I mean, come on. but once you know that he does move a little bit to whichever side he's going to swing to, then it becomes a very high risk, high reward, type of move. If he hits you with it, or sorry, no, not high risk, high reward. High, what do you call that actually? Because it's not high reward, but like, because if he hits you with it, you're done. that's just a knockout. But if he, but it's easy to not get hit by. It's not high risk, high reward. Glass cannon, maybe? Sure, we'll call it a glass cannon. It's easy to avoid, but if you get hit by it, you're fucked. Gavin ranting, here we go again. Well, considering the fact that I'm the most correct person in my entire life, yeah, I deserve to rant. Ain't no one more correct than I am. So you better listen up and listen good. This kid is already the best fight. Look at this funky man. Gavin's real gay for Disco Kid. We're both from Brooklyn, so take from that what you will. And so yeah, I say all what I said to say Von Kaiser was a better fight than Glass Joe. And maybe Disco Kid will also be a better fight than Glass Joe. Is that his training arc? You reconnected with Disco? That was already his gimmick. Come on.
5, 6, 7, 8, and stretch, and back, and down. Now flex, and straight. Let's go.
Okay, this nigga's gay. This don't got nothing to do with Disco. Okay. I think that was a duck. Wow, gay. Why are you whispering, bro? It was R. Kelly. That's supposed to be a jab, by the way. What is this nigga saying? Are you a narcissist, Gavin? Probably not. I don't think anyone who's actually a narcissist knows if they're a narcissist. That kind of defeat the whole point, wouldn't it? Why is this nigga whispering to me? Bro thinks he's R. Kelly. Don't let me find out you admit it. And skadoosh. That's finally a 2-star hit. When was the last time we seen that? Bro, you suck one eye, you barely got any hits off on your boyfriend. Not my boyfriend. Bro said, boxer size. Let's go. What the hell? How was I supposed to know that's gonna be any different? I mean, shit, that works for me. Rush attack. Like, nigga, shut up. Who are you? One more second, I would have been done.
Come on, Mac. Feel the burn. Let's work it.
I'd rather not.
Whoa, son.
This thing is making the cum face! He's literally nutting!
Your blocks ain't gonna defend his new disco flurry. Watch.
Who's ever blocking this game? Is blocking even a good thing? This thing is a goofball.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Speed bang.
What the? Huh?
Speed bang. And 1. Box aside. Rush attack. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Rush attack. Speed bang.
This health probably isn't gonna help too much, but you know, might as well.
Come on, come on. Right, whoa.
1, 2, 3.
Like come on.
And 1. Box aside.
Disco Kid is also a better fight than Glass Joe, by the way.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
What? Why sometimes when I duck does it work, and other times it doesn't?
Watch me move. 4. Oh, let's go.
So okay, Disco Kid is a better fight than Glass Joe, minus that one thing, because that's pretty annoying. Now, sometimes I duck and it's the right option.
1, 2, 3.
Like why did it work there? Was my timing really that different?
And 1. Box aside. I could teach.
Bro, it's screeching.
I have a.
Come on, champ.
And he's down.
Gotcha.
What?
Box aside.
I hate this game.
Oh yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, come on.
Oh yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3. I could teach you. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I will say that Von Kaiser was a better fight than Disco Kid, because Disco Kid is a little bit too easy. Aside from that, you know, the one thing.
Rush attack. Speed bang. And 1. 1, 2, 3. Box aside.
What the fuck is Little Mac doing whenever his opponent is knocked down? I don't know, he's just styling.
6,
He's feeling himself.
8, 9. Come on.
And 1.
I might win by decision,
And 1. And 2.
because there's not a lot of time left in this match. But Disco Kid is also getting his ass beat, so...
And 1. Speed bang.
This is the first guy this is the first guy I didn't have to, you know, knock out. It was a TKO. Let's go. Will Little Mac even be in Disco Kid's weight class? Absolutely not. Fucking the next guy he fights is like 2,000 pounds. He's not in anybody's weight class.
Am I dreaming?
I don't know how it works in the Punch-Out universe. I am very hungry. Like fucking... How could this guy be in anyone's weight class? His weight is unknown. Like, back up! What are you looking at? Back the fuck up! So it's definitely not jabs. He's just straight up blocking those, so. Wait, no, I'm losing health for doing that. I shouldn't be doing that. What the hell? What am I supposed to do? Maybe I have to interrupt him. Like before he even swings. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely it. You're so bad, earn stars to get a super punch or some shit. I have to be given the opportunity to earn a star, stupid. I see. Can I interrupt these two? Okay, no. I assume because what's it? If he's gonna start with his fist in front of his face, that means I probably can't interrupt it. But if that's the case, we're gonna get into the same problem that Glass Joe had, where his moves don't look different enough from each other. What am I supposed to fucking do? What am I supposed to do for this round?
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight.
Oh wait, don't tell me. Hold on. Knock the shit off his belly when he turns after he throws a punch, dummy. Did you literally not see me doing that and then getting punished for it? Are you retarded? Use your eyes, Rian. Fucking Christ. Fucking goddamn! I have to do a left-right jab. That's the difference to the second one. Fuck me. I hate the. This is gonna be the real I hate the controls in this game test, because I hate the controls in this game. What? This only have to do 3 jabs, right? I hit the 1, 2, and then he fucking still said no. Fuck. SB from Six. Ah, I hate this game. Why? Why does it have the punches from the different side? You can't have directional buttons change the jabs, but not change the... I don't like how this game controls. Like I said, I'm hungry. I might just say fucking Hippo for today and eat. That's awesome. That's awesome how I literally dodged it. And I was punished for it. So not jab. Zoop, boop. Not hook. Can't disrupt him. Okay, I know I was going to get hungry at some point because I hadn't eaten before the stream, but my stomach is literally growling right now. I do not have the patience for this. We'll come back another day. I have some pasta and salmon waiting for me that I'd rather not starve myself for. You feel? Give up and play P5? No, the stream is over. The fuck you? What do you think this is? Like I'm eating. Get out of my face.